What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another song from Chess, the 1984 concept album / musical from Benny Andersson, Bjorn Ulvaeus, and Tim Rice. Thank you again to Robert, who has provided this, as well as a video of the musical, which once we finish this, we will do a watch-along for over on my Patreon, so I'm very much looking forward to that. But the next song on the second disc of the album is Argument. A single word title. The meaning of the word itself is clear enough. A verbal altercation and or disagreement. And I do wonder whether this is an argument more of emotion. I suppose it could be an argument of geopolitics, though maybe I'm more inclined to see this on a smaller interpersonal scale, which of course is part and parcel to the essence of the story that's being told. And again, as we've gone through, there have been times where I felt like a little closer to understanding the context of a song, and other times where I haven't really picked up on it right away, and I've leaned on people in the comments to give me insights. But yes, if I had to guess, I would say that even though this concept album overall is definitely functioning on multiple levels with parallels, maybe this is more likely to be an argument between people for emotional reasons. In any case, let's give it a listen and I'll see what I can catch. This is Chess from Benny, Bjorn, and Tim Rice. The song is Argument, and it's on the second disc, which I assume, like, with the original vinyl release, was probably like the second side of the album. But yes, this is from Chess and it's Argument.
In the average affair that the first hint of trouble will be so small, barely perceptible, easy to miss. Why is ours on TV?
Listen, you know as I do, nothing's altered at all. I have no intention.
Your personal life's the lead on the news. How do we ignore that?
I do, and I must, because otherwise I say goodbye to my hopes of retaining my title. If I should succumb to emotional blackmail, I'm done.
Looking after number one.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's always I this, I that. What happened to us?
All that I'm saying is I must make certain that nothing distracts me from chess. When I won, then I'll attend to the secondary things.
Things like me, I suppose.
No, you're reacting exactly the way that they want.
It's the way I have to. If I feel concerned, I can't put it off, but come back to it later.
Well, if you're determined to jump when they tell you, then maybe it's best that you do it alone. Watch TV, read the papers, have the miserable time of your life. You could even call my wife.
Oh, shit. Well, a shorter one. Okay, so I think that's the Soviet player, and I guess that's, what's her name? People talked about it, like, is it Florence? But it sounds like the exciting, not honeymoon, but the exciting infatuation, falling in love period has passed. And it's interesting because she's saying, like, you know, your personal life is like on the news, and so he's saying, well, you know, I can't get distracted, like I have to play chess, and, you know, like things that aren't important have to be pushed to the side. And she's suggesting, well, like, so you mean me? And she accuses him of only looking out for number one. So yeah, it sounds like the social and maybe on a larger sense geopolitical pressures outside of their relationship are now taking their toll on this affair, and perhaps like maybe their different social and cultural backgrounds are contributing to the way they see this situation differently in the moment. But yeah, it's a relationship that sounds fractured and more like a arguing couple where all the passion is kind of drained out of it. So yes, I don't know, like, it feels like this is post-tournament, but I feel like also he's still talking about like his chess career, so again, clearly like beyond the scope of the original tournament itself. So yeah, let me know how close or far away I am. Is that, I keep forgetting, is it Elaine Page, is that right? There's been some names which have been bandied about, and I'm not good at remembering names. It certainly takes me many times hearing a name to begin to ingrain it more fully, so I do apologize about that. But is that her on the female vocals there? So yeah, definitely, again, a contentious moment. Sonically, like, it kind of has like a rock, not rock opera, but like a rock song in a musical sort of vibe. We can definitely hear, you know, some guitar, but also, you know, some keyboard layers. There's obviously some intense strings playing with energy, but also like some tension and stress in them, which feels like that fits the moment very perfectly. So yeah, definitely a track that sounds like it's from a musical. It sounds less like normal song-like than at least one or two of the others have along the way. So once again, big shout out to Robert. I'm enjoying. And because this one was so short, I'll try to come back a little bit quicker next time, maybe in like 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll, you know, maybe even do a double next time. So bear with me, but we will get through this as quickly as I can. Let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace.